Hi everyone, welcome to The Early Talker. If this is the first time you're joining us, welcome. This is the place where you can get tips and activities, how to get your little ones talking. Do you have a toddler and they're labeling a lot and they're saying words here and there, but they're not really putting words together? Well, I have 5 tips for you today, how to increase your child's speech and language. Stay tuned. So if you're at the point that you want to start building your child's ability to expand their language and put words together, they probably have at minimum 50 or 60 words that they're using consistently. So these are words that you hear over and over again and that you understand that they can use to then expand their language, and you can start building their ability to make sentences. So tip number 1 is to teach them some verbs and function words to go along with the vocabulary that they already have. So let's say they know the word apple or they know the word banana. Teaching them more or teaching them eat is a great way to then combine those words together. So you can say eat banana or eat apple. You can teach them mummy up or daddy up. That's another word that they can put together again with another word. And I have some great videos teaching you how to specifically teach language and teach words that you can take a look at. Tip number 2 is to slow your speech down a little bit. And tip number 3 is to use shorter sentences and emphasize those words that you're focusing on. So tip number 2 and 3 together really is to help them focus and be able to piece together what the important words are in that short sentence. And you want to help them by eliminating the distractions of the other words in the sentence. So if you're talking really, really quickly, or if you're putting together a really long sentence like, the doggy over there is really cute and little, the child doesn't know what to actually focus on and what word to learn. So if you say, look, little dog, what a little dog, then they can understand that little and dog are 2 separate words, that maybe little is describing the dog, and you can use it over and over again. And that's tip number 4. You want to repeat. Like I say in all of my videos, repetition is so important so that the child can really learn what that specific word that you're trying to teach them is. And in this case, it's 2 words together. You want to teach them little dog. And then they can hear that over and over again. You can use the word little and dog in a different context. You can see over here, look, this is a little apple, and this is a little carrot. And then they learn that word little. Or look at the dog. It's a nice dog. It's a fluffy dog. And then they're learning the word dog. So you're shortening the sentence, you're slowing down, and you're putting the focus on those words that you're trying to teach them. Tip number 5 is to use a visual cue. So if you're teaching them the word little, then you can show them a picture of a little dog and a big dog, and you show them little. This is the little dog. And then when you have an example of the word, it's a lot easier to understand. The same way that if you were trying to learn another language, it would be a lot easier to then learn that word if you had a visual cue or a visual representation of the word that you're trying to learn. Use every opportunity that you have to teach your kids language. Read books, sing songs, get down on the floor and play with your children. Use these tips that I gave you, using functional words, teaching them verbs to put 2 words together, slowing your speech down, and putting the focus on those important words in the sentence that you're trying to teach them. Don't forget the importance of repetition over and over again in different contexts and throughout the whole game. You don't have to just repeat over and over one after the other. You want to spread it out, but make sure that your child is hearing that word and that combination of words throughout the play. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the videos and tips that I put out. I love to hear from you, so leave your comments below about things that you'd like to hear, topics you'd like me to cover, and I'd love to hear how your kids are doing. So tag me in all your posts about your kids learning language. Until next time.